Thank you for joining us again. A warm welcome to the morning call. A diplomatic fallout is brewing over Monday's deadly violence in Gaza that saw 58 Palestinians killed and 2,700 more injured when Israeli troops fired on them during demonstrations. They had been protesting against the U.S. opening of its embassy in Jerusalem on the day Israel marked its 70th anniversary of its creation, the period which Palestinians call the Nakba or Catastrophe that saw thousands flee. On Tuesday, as funerals for victims were held in Palestine, angry exchanges took place between Israeli and Palestinian envoys at the UN. But amidst the international concern about the scale of deaths at the protest is also the review of some African countries' stance on the issue.
Yes, indeed. Jerry, South Africa, recalled its ambassador to Israel, while Rwanda, South Sudan and Burundi, who had previously denied their support for Washington's recognition of Jerusalem as the capital of Israel, were present in Jerusalem for the opening of the embassy. Reacting to the development, a civil society organization known as the Palestine-Senegal Solidarity Group has called for action from the continent after the death of more than 50 Palestinians in Gaza, including 8 children, by the Israeli army.
Et à la condamnation d'Israël après la mort de plus de 50 Gazaouis sous les balles de l'armée israélienne.
And with us now is the coordinator of the group, of that Palestinian Senegal Solidarity Group, Madiaye Mbodj. He joins us from Dakar, Senegal. Madiaye, thank you for joining us. President Trump has fulfilled his campaign promise for the relocation of the U.S. Embassy to Jerusalem. But it has also come with several people dead and wounded now in Gaza, in the protest in Gaza on Monday. What is your position or view on the issue?
Nous sommes à la fois tout à fait indignés de cette décision.
We are very angry and outraged by this decision. Already in December, when President Trump announced this decision, the Palestine-Senegal Solidarity Group had denounced this position of the United States. Jerusalem had to have a special status, what was called a corpus separatum since 1945. It is, in other words, a special status in that it truly houses the seat of the holy place of the three revealed religions. So this decision by the United States to transfer the capital from Tel Aviv to Jerusalem obviously seems to be an insult to international opinion. That is an insult to international law. Once again, we must see that if President Trump and Prime Minister Netanyahu today remain completely inflexible and consistent in their attitude of contempt for international legality, we must, on the one hand, also show great consequence, a small leap to ensure respect for the rights of the Palestinian people. That is the position of the Senegal-Palestine Solidarity Group.
L'égalité internationale, nous devons, de l'autre côté aussi, faire preuve d'autant de conséquences pour le refus qu'il faut et faire respecter les droits du peuple palestinien. C'est cela la position du collectif de solidarité Sénégal-Palestine.
Madiaye, you've asked the Senegalese government to follow suit with South Africa. South Africa recently broke up, just after Monday's protest, broke diplomatic relations with Israel by recalling its ambassador. Is this necessary?
Yes, we think Senegal should set an example because Senegal must be asked to do more. Senegal is the only country in the world, I do not say in Africa, it is the only country in the world which since 1975, that is to say for 43 years, has presided without interruption over the destiny of the United Nations Committee for the Exercise of the Inalienable Right of the Palestinian people. So for that reason, Senegal must be the first to set an example for firmness against Israel, against the violation of the rights of the Palestinian people. That is why we demand that the government of Senegal take vigorous protests and denunciation measures. If necessary, it should expel the Israeli ambassador to Dakar. We have asked our government to work to break off diplomatic relations with Israel. The Arab countries in particular, the African countries, the countries that love peace and human rights must, in my opinion, stand up. We in Senegal have sent this message to our state, to our government, to tell it that we are asking Senegal more than other countries, simply because Senegal has chaired the United Nations Committee for the exercise of the inalienable right of the Palestinian people since 1975.
Rwanda, Burundi, and South Sudan, who had previously denied their support for Washington on this issue, were present in Jerusalem for the opening of the embassy. Do you think that they gave in to President Trump's threat, who had promised to cut American aid to countries that do not support the U.S. stance on Jerusalem being the capital of Israel? Do you think this was the case?
Of course, they give in to blackmail, they give in to threats. It's very sad for Africa's image to see other African countries endorsing this decision by the United States and joining in the inauguration of this embassy in Jerusalem. We're very sorry that African countries are really associated with this Machiavellian enterprise.